Hi, in this video we will see how to download and install Anaconda Python distribution in Windows environment. Before downloading, we will see key things about Anaconda Python distribution. It is a free and open source distribution with Python and R programming languages. So it supports data science related projects, machine learning related applications, and for data cleaning, data pre-processing, data visualization. So this Anaconda Python distribution supports packages for all these various kinds of applications to support. And these packages are suitable for Windows, Linux and Mac OS environments too. URL is www.anaconda.com. You can see in the description. This is the home page. In the product section, you can see individual edition, team edition, enterprise edition, professional service. So this individual edition is a free one, team edition and enterprise edition is a paid one. So let's go and click this individual edition. Here we can download this Anaconda software for Windows environment. So here they have given some descriptions that people are worldwide, they are using 20 million users are using this, and it is an open source one, and they support Python R for data science and machine learning. So here there is an option to download. Moving further down, they have given details related to open source, what is the packages and how they manage and support environments. You guys can go through this. And also for machine learning models, we need like IDE, and also for data visualization, we need Matplotlib, the Spider and Jupyter Notebook. It's different types of IDEs. So these you can click on Get Started and you can get to know about this in detail. And moving further down, you will be able to see Anaconda installers. Here we do have Windows, Mac OS and Linux related downloads. We are going to download the Windows environment based Anaconda. Recent release, it supports Python 3.8 version. So initially you can check in your system whether you have already installed Python. So you can click on Start menu, enter command prompt. You can just enter Python here and cross check. Python is not recognized as an internal or external command. It means Python is not installed in your system. And next, we need to look into key things like whether your operating system is 64-bit or 32-bit. To check this, again click on Start button, type Control Panel. In Control Panel, you can go to System Security. There you will find System. You can get to know about the system related information here. So my system is 64-bit operating system, so we can click on 64-bit. If it is 32-bit, you can click on 32-bit. Now it started downloading. Since I have already downloaded this one, I am just cancelling this one. So this is the software which I have already downloaded. So by doing a double click, you can run this application. It's an .exe file. So this is the setup page, first page. You can click next. You'll be able to see the license agreement. You can go through this in depth and then you can click on I agree. Here I am just installing this for me, for my system. So I'm just, default one is just me, and then click next. This is the destination folder where you want to download and install this software. If you want to change this destination folder, you can click on browse and choose the particular path, and then you can click OK. And here one more important thing you have to notice is that the space. So while you're installing this Anaconda, so the space, total space it occupies is like about 2.7 GB. Then click on next. Next page is to customize few things. This Anaconda 3 by default, it installs Python. Here the version of the Python is 3.8. This is one. This is a mandatory one. And this one you can either click, it is not recommended. If you click this checkbox, your Anaconda path will be automatically added to the My path, so that whenever you want to start a Jupyter notebook or anything related to Spider, you can just enter it in your command prompt so that it automatically starts up or kickstart your Jupyter notebook. So it's not recommended, so I'm not doing this. Then you can click next. Now our Anaconda Python distribution is getting installed. You can give next until it gets installed. It will take a bit longer time. We have to wait for that. Here you will be able to see in detail what are the packages it is getting extracted and it is getting installed. Now our installation is complete, so you can click next. So I'm giving next. So this is about, if you want to learn about individual edition tutorial or to know about more about Anaconda, you can click this. So right now I'm unchecking this. Then click on finish to complete this complete setup. So now our Anaconda download and installation process is completely done. Now you can go and check in your start menu whether you are able to see that icon for Anaconda 3. When you click your start menu, you are able to see here Anaconda 3 64-bit. So you can just scroll and check here. So in this Anaconda package, in this folder, you are able to see Anaconda Navigator, PowerShell, Jupyter Notebook, and Spider. The Spider is also an IDE, and Jupyter Notebook is also an IDE. So this makes sure that your setup is completely done. Let's open our Anaconda Navigator. What is actually this Anaconda Navigator is? It is actually a desktop-based graphical user interface that is used by this Anaconda distribution. So what actually it gives is, like we can see in a minute. It's just loading. This is Anaconda Navigator. Once you first open it for the first time, it will be like this. Thanks for installing Anaconda. So you can say, okay, do not show it again, or okay, anything is fine. So this is the home page of it. So here you will be able to see these are all applications which are default in this navigator. So this navigator is a purpose of desktop based graphical user interface. That's it. So you can launch the Jupyter notebook from here. Launch in the sense you can open the Jupyter notebook from here, Spider from here. You can still scroll. There are a few more applications comes default. RStudio, Spider, Orange, Qt console, and Jupyter Lab, those things. So in case if you want few more in the Anaconda Navigator, still you can download it from the Conda. Okay, right now let's launch this Jupyter notebook and check how to launch it. By clicking on this launch button, it's keep loading. You can open it from Google Chrome. So this is how the Jupyter, once you open the Jupyter notebook, it looks like this. So you'll be able to see all your files in your system. Anaconda 3, Autodesk contacts, documents, downloads, all the files it will be. So it is easy for you to click and access your files and folders from this. In case now I have clicked on documents, so you'll be able to see whatever the folders in your document. So you can create a new folder from here also, that will automatically reflect in your Explorer too. So you can create a folder, otherwise you can create a Python notebook here, anything. So in this document, let me create a Python notebook for you. So this is how the Jupyter notebook looks like. So how to work on this Jupyter notebook and the in-depth functions of this Jupyter notebook we can see in the next video. Click on Start menu, go to Anaconda 3 folder and click on Anaconda prompt. This is your Anaconda prompt. It is similar like our normal command prompt. You can type your Jupyter notebook. Jupyter space notebook and click enter. It is running. We have to wait for some time. So it automatically opens in your Chrome. And also there is one more way to open it. So they have given here copy and paste one of these URLs. By copying this and pasting in the browser window, the browser URL, you will be able to launch the Jupyter notebook. Thanks everyone. I hope this will be useful for you.